Hi guys, in today's video, I'll be talking about what exactly is the Ontology project and how is the staking process for this coin as it was recently included in the staking coins list for Atomic Wallet, and what are my views about the future outlook for this project, and finally to share my thoughts about whether it makes sense to stake this coin on Atomic Wallet or any other wallet which you might be using. So let's start with what exactly is the project. Uh, Surprisingly, there are not too many articles available about this project, and even the ones which are available, they are not very clear. They're not so easy to understand what exactly the project is planning to do, what are the business case, what are the use cases, what are the benefits it's planning to offer to its users. But after digging around a bit, I realized that their main use case is to offer confidentiality and data protection to clients who are very concerned about data security and who are worried that if they move over to a blockchain, their proprietary information will be at risk of getting stolen, copied, or there might be cases of plagiarism. So this is what the project offers. Because when you move on to a blockchain or a decentralized platform, then it's completely built upon the open source model where anybody can access the details, whether of the transactions or whatever is happening on that particular blockchain. So they wanted to simply put it, create a secret blockchain within a public blockchain to control and secure this confidential data. And also, it's a relatively new project because it got launched on the market about 2 years back, but it has been in the pipeline for much longer. And the team behind this project, the founder is Jun Lee, and the other members are also mainly based out of China. They are in close collaboration with the team behind Neo. And during its initial phase, this project was running on Neo. And if you're already familiar with Neo, Neo is basically, it's called the Chinese Ethereum. It was designed to be China's answer to Ethereum and to serve for the local projects. And it became very popular at one point in China. And I think currently as well, in terms of market cap, it comes in the top 20 coins. But slowly they realized that uh, the use cases for Neo and Ontology were not exactly aligned, so they could not continue in that model. And I think they decided to create a separate mainnet to run their network. And this was launched, I think, close to 2 years back. And that's when they moved on to their own mainnet and stopped using the new blockchain. And currently, if we look at the two tokens which are it's in its scope, ONT and ONG. So basically, this is very similar to what was there in place for Neo and Neo Gas. Neo was the main monetary token, and Neo Gas was the fuel token, something similar to how we burn ETH for any ERC token. And similarly, they had come up with these two coins. And if you look at the current market capitalization on CoinGecko, we'll see that the overall size is pretty big. It's not a small project. If it comes 31 in terms of the market cap. More than 420 millions are already raised by this project. The maximum coin supply is about 1 billion. And similarly, the ONG token also has a cap limit of 1 billion, and it's not exactly clear how much is already available in the market. But one strange thing which I noticed here is normally for these kind of fuel tokens, there is no circulation limit because it might put a constraint later that if there are a lot of transactions going on and people need to burn more fuel, this can provide a constraint. But let's see how the project progresses and if it actually becomes a challenge. Now let's come to the staking part. When I found out about the staking feature for Ontology, I tried to do some research about what exactly is the reward rate because it varies a lot. For each token, there might be some fluctuation depending on what percentage of the coin gets staked on the network, and finally, what will be the inflation rate. And for most of the tokens, like if you look at Tezos or Komodo or Algorand, it's usually about 5 to 6%. And for some other tokens like Cosmos, it might be a bit higher, which can go up to 8 to 10%, but normally it's within this range. And initially, I found some claims because on the official publications launched by Ontology, they had initially given some very vague calculations about how this will be calculated and what will be the reward like. And some place they mentioned it will be close to 20%, some place they didn't claim any number. But I think the more reliable site to get a view about what will be the staking rewards from a particular token is stakingrewards.com. And as per their estimate, the maximum reward which you can expect from staking ontology is about 4.62%. And if you apply the inflation, which will be there with the more tokens being released into the system, the annual reward will be zero. So you'll basically not gain anything after considering the inflation. That was not a very motivating news, but in any case, I decided to go to Atomic and try to stake it. And a couple of weeks backs, I had put, I think, a few tokens for staking just to test how does it work. But recently, when I opened Atomic Wallet and went to the staking section, I did not see Ontology here. So I was a bit surprised, and I went back to the wallet, and I saw that I could see the Ontology tokens I had transferred. So when I clicked on it, I received the message that ontology nodes are under maintenance and any sending or exchanging for staking process is unstable at the moment, and they're trying to fix it. Not very clear whether it's a bug at Atomic Wallet side or ontology, but looking at a maintenance issue with all the nodes, I think it's some problem with the mainnet of ontology because the other coins staking is working fine in Atomic. So if I have to make a decision whether, I would stake long term for ontology, currently looking at the indicators, my answer would be a big no. Because if I look at the coin movement for all throughout, when it got launched towards the end of 2018, there was a big pump. It had gone up to more than $10, and right now it's at close to its all-time low values. And it's very strange for me because you would have seen during the last couple of weeks, most of the popular coins, and if I compare it with the other coins which are available for staking, say uh, Tezos or Vechain or Cosmos, they have pumped a lot. They're appreciating a lot. And even if I look at the coins which will soon be available for staking, because Cardano has already made it public that very soon they'll be launching the staking feature, and Coinbase has already confirmed that it will be supporting Cardano once the staking functionality is launched. And they have been pumping a lot, but surprisingly, Ontology has not moved at all during the last couple of weeks. So this shows that investors are not really excited about this project, and so even I would, for now, unless something changes drastically in the future, I would stay away from this project for staking. And the main reason for that is that if this was the only or one of the very few projects available for staking, I could have probably even thought about it. But when I know that there are much better options available, because staking Cosmos or staking Tezos, or even if you try any of the new projects like Komodo or Algorand or VeChain, I'm very bullish on. These staking options are much better, and these projects are much more reliable and have a much more positive outlook for the coming years. So, you can stake them and forget about them for a couple of years because we know that they have a genuine use case and business case, and they're already working for the different companies. And recently, I had done a similar videos about what are the plans of VeChain, Komodo, and Algorand, and I'll put links in the comment section of my video if you want to have a look at those videos as well. So those were my thoughts, and let me know what you think about, and if there was any point I may have missed out, I'll be interested to know your views. Thank you.